day out with some fuel. Getting a late start to the day, but be getting back on this weekly schedule. I can't promise every week. Let me finish getting fuel. I'll get more into this. Cool. I got several different subjects that I'm going to be talking about today. The most important thing is the weather is getting super nice, and that brings out a lot of new riders. There are some things that you new riders need to be aware of. Any of y'all just hopping on a dirt bike, do not do that. I do not encourage that. Thanks, Harley, bro. I want to say right off the bat, I use AI technology just to simulate wheelies in my videos. I do not encourage them whatsoever. Any of you young guns, new riders, I want you to watch this video because I want best, most safest experience for you possible if you are going to do it. I have been riding streets for 10 years now. I've got a lot of experience riding streets. I've had a lot of close calls. The ultimate goal of my channel is to hopefully encourage some safer steps, similar to my how to wheelie video, where I just try to give some people some safer steps of what they can do if they're gonna do it. First thing we're gonna do, I got my camera in my bag. I want to go up here and get some video shots of my bike. Just kind of playing around with this lens that I got. Let's see, where can I go? If that sun was in a better spot, I'd just go lean up against one of the poles to the bridges, but the sun just isn't in the best of spots. Or is it? Or is it? Huh. How the hell do I get over there? Cool. Let's get some close-ups. The sun just isn't in the best spot. Backpack's in the shot. This lens is really great for this close-up stuff, but it's all autofocus. There's no zoom. There just so happened to be a train coming by about the same time that I got here, and got a pretty cool shot of that. But listen up, all you young guns. I think you're just gonna hop on a dirt bike and mob down the street on some busy roads. Listen, man, I've been at this stuff for 10 years now. I've had my fair share of doing dumb stuff. I've made some mistakes, but I've always owned up to them. Paid my part the times that I've messed up. And listen, I'm on a street legal dirt bike. This thing has a plate, has insurance. It is 50 state legal. I could ride it anywhere in the world. It looks like a dirt bike, I get it. A lot of my videos are made up by AI effects. There's people that watch these videos and think that we're just a bunch of punks riding around doing wheelies. Again, I am in no way encouraging anybody to hop on a dirt bike. If you are going to do that, at least do it responsibly. And this goes to all the new riders out there. This goes to all the young guns that think they're gonna hop on a dirt bike and mob the roads. I don't encourage it. I started when I was 16 on a street legal DRZ 400. We're gonna be riding to a spot right now where I had a cousin who was killed at an intersection. I don't know the particular details, but we're gonna get a little more into town here where I can actually hear myself talk a little more. I'll catch back up with you guys. So if you guys are going to take anything away from this video, let it be here, and then if you want to click away, but I want you to take something with you. If you're a younger kid, 16, 17, 18, early 20s, whatever, you just got a dirt bike, you're going to ride it on the road. Think before you do it. Not only is it illegal, but at least put a headlight on your motorcycle. And I really want to stress a tail light, some kind of light, whether it's a bicycle light on your rear fender. You know how many cities across the country I've been to that I've been riding with other people, and I cannot explain to you how many times I've had a car fly past us well over 100 miles an hour. No care for any motorcycle, whether they're trying to show off for the motorcycle or they're trying to just be pissed off at the world, who knows. But I don't think their intent is to hurt anybody. But when you don't have a tail light, the chances of them seeing you is absolutely zero at night. You're not going to hear too many people stress about needing a tail light, and I get it, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not saying you need a brake light. I'm saying if you want to save your life, get some kind of light back behind you, even a rechargeable battery light. And do I even need to explain the importance of a headlight? I shouldn't really have to. Put some kind of light bar, light, or anything on the front of your motorcycle. If cars cannot see you, listen, they don't see you with a headlight, but you at least have a chance with a headlight. And whether that's just a light bar or wired up to a battery under your seat, I'm going to be making a video on how I did it on my YZ250 two-stroke. I just use an impact battery to power my lights. That bike is street legal as well. Thanks to companies like Dirt Legal, I don't have anything to worry about. And this ain't a sponsor or anything like that. I'm just saying I'm thankful for services like that to help make what I do more legit and make sure I have nothing to worry about. And I really shouldn't have to explain that if you're gonna hop on a bike and take off, man, grab your damn helmet. I personally have had my helmet save my life. And my big accident 2015, if you're familiar with my How to Wheelie video, the clip is on there, but my accident in 2015, I landed face first at 80 miles an hour on pavement after flying over my handlebars. Had I not been wearing a helmet, I would have been dead. My helmet drug across the pavement at 80 miles an hour after face planting. I would not be here. My accident was because of my own fault, but when there are other people in control of vehicles, man, your chances of survival are dropping. And that's a scary thing. Look, I've been thinking about making this video for a long time. It's something that needs to be said because unfortunately it's a real scenario that there are people that just have no care in the world, no matter what the case may be. The third thing I want you to take with you before you click away from this video: be aware of your surroundings. That is the most important thing I can stress to you. I'm not talking about anything other than what's going on around you. It's as simple as that. Right now, I am cruising through downtown. I head check every once in a while just to make sure there's not a car pissed off behind me for any reason. Look at that sexy motherfucker over there. Let alone whenever you are on a dirt bike, you're inexperienced. It can be very dangerous dealing with somebody that's hot-headed at the moment. A lot of times for no reason at all. Likely they're just jealous that you're getting to do it and they don't. Your surroundings could also mean like an emergency vehicle behind you, a police car, an ambulance, a fire truck. The tendency of a new rider is they feel like they're known, they feel like they're seen in their surroundings. And the realest scenario is you gotta ride like you're invisible. And that goes for any motorcycle, not even just dirt bikes in particular. And if you're riding with other people, you could very well be talking in miscommunication between on where you're going. You're going to be focused on what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go. As a new rider, you could get target fixated on the road very easily and not pay attention to any other vehicles around you. And when you're on a motorcycle, you have a lot of people in vehicles looking at you. You're going to be getting antagonized by them. Is that the right word? Antagonized? What's the word I'm looking for? Condone? I don't know. You're going to get... You're gonna get kind of pressure from them to act stupid. Don't let that interfere on what your vision is that you're doing as a part of being aware of your surroundings. Look, man, I just stress about it because I've been through it. I care about my community. I care about people that I ride with. I care about keeping people safe. I don't want to lose anybody this year. I'm making this video to help you think twice before you just hop on your bike and go. Grab your helmet, be aware of your surroundings, get some lights on your motorcycle. This is it. This is the intersection that he was killed at. We're gonna flip around. Alright, so this is it. This is the intersection that he was killed at. As you can see, there's some memorial stuff. There's been 2 accidents here now that took lives at this intersection. A cousin of mine being one of them. It's very sad to see anybody hurt, let alone their life taken. Rest easy, man. Reality is you just need to give yourself the best chances. This thing, I feel like it's got a fuel issue down low. I don't know what it is. Just at an idle, it sounds so rough anymore. But this thing, I've had it for 5 years now, and I have not done much to it. The miles an hour ain't accurate on this at all. It's well over 600 hours now. Alright, so I said what I wanted to say. Please, if you're just gonna hop on a dirt bike, take off, take some of the things that I said with you. Give yourself the best chances of not being hurt. Do the right thing, most importantly, man. I ain't trying to sound like anybody's parent. I'm sure there's some people out there that actually needed to hear that, and if I can make an impact on just one person with this video, then that's a success to me. To say something else about the KTM. The KTM didn't get much love last year. I think I need to make some more videos on it because I feel like it was underappreciated last year. I did a lot of dirt stuff. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to be doing a lot of dirt stuff this year too. But I also want to get back to my regular routine of posting weekly. I feel like I really let a lot of people down by slacking. Obviously, we're just coming out of winter. I didn't want to be the how to wheelie guy, so I didn't want to just keep making those. Maybe I'll make a full video talking about that soon. And yeah, I want to give like a long-term review on my KTM. This might be like the best bike that is out there, to be honest. But as far as like being versatile and doing a little bit of everything, this is it. And I do have 5 things that I hate about it, so that video is going to be coming soon. But for some reason, I just cannot destroy this KTM. I don't know how I feel about the 2024s. Those are starting to get in people's hands, and if you want to know my opinions, I guess let me know if you want to see that video as well, because I don't know if I like the 2024. I think I might have the best year of the KTM 500s. I want to do some more adventure stuff. Something I've been talking about lately is starting to stunt this bike out again. I don't know why she made that expression to me, but I wanted to slap the handbrake on this thing, and I want to get it set up European style. I'm not totally sure on how I'm going to make the stunt parts yet, but I got a idea what I want to do. We're gonna see how well that goes to plan. That'll be coming soon. But if there's any kind of topics that you guys want me to talk about during my videos, anything you want to see in particular, leave it in the comments below. But I'm going to be focusing on a lot of what I want to do this year, whereas in the past I've kind of like set myself focused on one thing in particular, and I get too caught up in doing that one particular thing that really drug out my upload schedule. As far as like a new schedule, I'm really thinking Wednesday nights is going to be the time that I post every week. It used to be every Sunday I would post. Helmet squeezing too tight. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what that was. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking Wednesdays as my new... Wednesdays are going to be Corky Day. Whether that's a KTM, the YZ, the 110, talking about nothing, talking about something. I'm gonna start posting on Wednesdays, whether y'all like it or not. And let's go hit a circle. See what's going on down here, down yonder. Is it dirt soft? Down yonder. Line it up, line it up. I got some pretty cool obstacles back here. Whenever I can finally get the Corky compound, I'm gonna have so many obstacles set up for like enduro courses, and it'd be cool as hell to invite some of you guys that watch my videos out to ride with me. Anyway, let's see if we can hit some circles. I haven't done it with these new risers yet. I had some really overly big risers for this thing. I still have some risers on here now, but I have some that are not as big, and it feels way better. The front end on this thing always kind of felt sunk into, and then those really tall risers felt like the handlebars were just in my face. These feel perfect. Seen at the beginning of the video, blowing the dust off my Canon M50. I need a lens that is awesome. I have this 50mm. I can find like a 35mm. I was looking at like a, what, 14 to 35mm with a zoom. That might be good. I don't really know. I don't know much about camera lenses. I'm trying to get comfortable with them. I really like the blur effect with the 50mm. Sometimes it's kind of close. Perfect lens for getting shots off the bike. Lens that I took these photos of in Colorado. Shows a lot more depth than with my iPhone camera. iPhone cameras are really great, don't get me wrong, but after getting used to a camera, I kind of realized how nice it is. I got a different wheel that's going to be coming for the YZ, along with something that's going to be really nice to go with that wheel. It's going to make Colorado way more enjoyable this year. I'm excited to show you what I got planned with that. The YZ still ain't running great. I need to get that thing figured out. Maybe I'll make a street video with that one of these days. What's this sign say? Company Woolen operated. I can't read. I got some really cool videos planned in the future in my historic hometown. I want to be doing some things. I want to talk about some things and show off what this town's all about. It's a little more than where Eminem was born. And your boy actually went to the same middle school as Eminem, which is pretty cool. There's a guy sitting there. Along with making some videos with the boys, we got some really cool stuff planned in the future. My guy Miles Wheelies just got that fresh EWR 450. Dr. Andy's gonna be giving his RMX a little bit of a makeover. Not a makeover, he's gonna be doing something to it. I don't know if he wants me to spoil it, but there's gonna be some changes with it. Most importantly, it's gonna be fun to be back on some supermotos and get the gang back together. My guy Doc, if you've seen him on some other videos, he's giving his bike a makeover. Seen some pictures of it. Looks pretty nice. As well as we might strap a camera on him, get his point of view. Let's hit some circles. Whoa, pavement. All this pavement is just throwing me everywhere. It's all uneven. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get on out of here. I wanted to express that message to you guys this week. It isn't super warm outside, so I at least wanted to get something to you, and I think that's a very important message to get out to you guys. If you have any stories or experiences of your own, leave them in the comment section. I'd love to read those. Just remember, grab a helmet, be aware of your surrounding, and throw some lights on your bike. To any of the new riders out there, it's gonna be a good summer. And with that, y'all, I'm gonna head on out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, there should be one on the screen right about now that you can click and go on to the next one. It's gonna be a banger too, I guarantee you. This has been CorkyCanStunt, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.